What is going on, TikTok world? It is Primo Sports, episode 2. I'm your host, Jake, with my co-host.
Max, what's going on?
Yeah, we got the little mics now, you feel me? So, a little upgrade. Gonna be able to kind of not really hear background like that, hopefully. So, another kind of test run to what's going on in the world of Primo Sports. We got the YouTube page up, feel me? So, if you go to my page, you can see it's the link in the bio. Make sure y'all go follow. Make sure y'all go sub to that. I got 2 shorts up. We're gonna put this video up, first episode up. We're moving, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start it off with a shot. That's how we're gonna traditionally start off these episodes. This is
And also, too, I want to dedicate this show to our grandfather, Francisco Torres, also known as Paco. So, salute to that as well.
salute. Rest in peace, grandpa. Oof. Oof. Alright. I get the blood flowing. Alright. So we gotta start it off with some shit that I probably don't want to start it off with, but this is just the reality of what we do. I'm gonna be a professional every time and talk about even when my team is losing, no matter what. So gotta start off with the heartbreaking loss in Game 6 for my New York Knicks. You feel me? In the game, there was a lot of ups and downs. I feel like we kind of fought hard for a little bit. We were there. We kept making runs, but ultimately, what got us was the turnovers, man. I mean, it's just things you can't do in an elimination game, and turning over the ball is literally the worst thing you could do. We had double-digit turnovers before the half started. It's like we just cannot build. We had chances to build, and it all started in the beginning because when you said we got to punch first, we started punching first. We went up 9-4.
Did.
Got 2 offensive rebounds, and then turned the fucking ball over. So this is what I'm talking about. It's like you did 2 good things, 2 steps forward for 1 major step back, honestly. Or whatever, 1 step forward for 2 steps back. It was terrible. It was a terrible performance as far as that goes. I gotta say this, as much as I love JB, it was lackluster. There was no. I felt like the passes were lackadaisical. It wasn't like I'm really trying to make this pass. I'm over here just throwing whatever. You know what I mean? The turnovers were crazy. It started off hot, but the turnovers ultimately killed us, man. And missed free throws. But at the end of the day, I have to say we haven't been here in 25 years, man. So it is a successful season in my eyes, but we have to build off of this. And yeah, man. So what do you think about the Knicks being eliminated? What do you think about Game 6, and what's your opinions?
As a fan, I feel like order was restored back into the league because the Knicks did not proceed to go on further past what they made it to. But analytically, I think it was a great year for the Knicks, man. And just in the game, I felt like Indiana's pressure after a while just started to get to the Knicks. And it almost got to the point where it was like, as for Brunson, probably like, what more can I do? I mean, his supporting cast, the ones who were able to supported, and then just going right back to Tibbs not subbing in a lot sooner in earlier series to get his star players the rest that they need to, be ready to be able to go on further in this series. Because the way that Indiana's pressure was, it was every time, bro, they're trapping. And that's hard.
We should have been running our subs in the Celtics series more. That's where we should have started doing that. I mean, even in Detroit series, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should have been doing that. And I'm not going to say that's the reason why. I mean, we're going to get into it a little bit, later, but I'm not going to say that's the reason why he got fired, because at the end of the day, man, especially in basketball, players matter more than coaches to me. You know what I mean? Like, coaching is great. Like, in football, I feel like it's more important than in basketball. I feel like in basketball, you could just get a bucket by yourself at the end of the day. In football, you have to rely on everybody to do something. And in basketball, you can have great players. Like Mark Jackson would have won a chip with the Warriors regardless of like what happened. You feel me? Like he just didn't. He would have won a chip with them. I'm not. I'm not gonna say that Steve Kerr isn't a good coach or anything like that, and like he didn't make some adjustments. But if you're gonna tell me that you don't like, come on now, Mark Jackson would have still won that shit. Like players matter a little bit more, and we didn't fucking perform, man. And it wasn't there. Only person that came through was OG. And the fucking turnovers killed us, man. Like I can't say that shit enough, bro. Like
even with OG,
so
even if OG was more consistent, because there was times like even in the Boston series, he was like kind of up and down. He wasn't like super consistent throughout, but he did ball out. You know what I mean? This last game, but I just think for the playoffs, it just became too much of a reliability on Brunson. Like if it ain't working, you make it happen. And it's like he super clutch, super great player, but it's like it can't always be all on him. You know what I mean? Like Cat has to step up on the defensive end.
So we get the commentary saying that Cat should have came off the bench.
Ooh. Who would have
started
Mitchell Robinson?
Started Mitch. So I guess you would have to go. You would have to go. It would be JB. You would have to do Mitch, OG at the 4, Josh Hart at the 3, Mikal at the 2, JB at the 1.
Who was the 5? Mitch?
It would have to be Mitch.
I mean, yeah,
power
Mitch.
forward would have to be OG. Then you would have to do small forward, Hart, shooting guard, Mikal Bridges, and JB obviously at point guard.
I kind of like that because now you have better offensive rebounding with Mitch Robinson,
JB, Robinson, OG, Bridges. But that's only 4 people though. You gotta who's the 5th person? It gotta be Hart.
Didn't they have Hart coming off the bench too?
They started having Hart coming off the bench.
I don't know.
I
don't really like.
I think that was getting into his psyche too. Like, bro, why do you? I understand that you're saying like, okay, I'll do whatever it takes to win for the team and shit like that. But at the end of the day, bro, you gotta kind of have like an ego in this shit. Where you're like, bro, I'm starter worthy. Like,
yeah.
You feel me? So
I feel like with Brunson and Hart together starting, I feel like that's just like
McBride. That ain't bad.
A great like boost for the starting 5 because the way that Josh Hart plays, bro, you know he's gonna give you 110%.
Yeah. And
with him in the in the starting lineup, I think that's better than him coming off the bench because then it's like, who's the bench now? Like, who's the scoring off the bench?
Right, yeah, no, I mean...
Josh Hart's not really a scorer. He's going to slash. He's going to get the putbacks. He might hit a 3 on a good day. Because he could hit the midi, but...
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know what I mean? I'd rather him starting with Brunson because whatever Brunson messes up at, he's right there to clean it right up. He's always at the basket.
Yeah.
And he can always get to the free throw line.
Right. No, I agree with that. But what I'll say is this: like, I think Hart got in his own head, and he said, "Okay, yeah, I'm willing to accept the bench role, right?" But then when you accepted it, you almost became like a bench person. Like when you really a starter, you gotta have starter mentality. You feel me? And like he was really coming through and getting a lot of turnovers. A lot of out of control shit. And I feel like he in his head. He's shooting the shit hitting the fucking side of the fucking backboard. It ain't even hit. It wasn't even fucking close, bro. So it's like I feel like you should have started him. You feel me? And if you was gonna do that lineup, I like what Melo said. I kind of like JB, McBride, Mikal, OG, Robinson. You know what I'm saying? But McBride is a person that kind of thrives off the bench, though. I've seen him hoop off the bench. I don't know if he could hoop as a starter. You feel me? So that's kind of where I'm conflicted with.
Like if you was to have Josh starting and then McBride coming off the bench, now you have a scorer that's coming off the bench. That's like if you was to have Cat with him. You feel me?
Right.
if Cat was to come off the bench. But I forgot who said it, but yeah, Currency Collector. They were saying
Melo.
Melo, yeah, good luck Melo. He was saying that Cat gets into foul trouble too quickly.
Yeah,
he does.
With that shit.
He does, and it could be just off of the defensive rotation. You feel me? Like what he gets caught up into sometimes. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of it was really silly fouls though. Like it was like he was doing shit like holding somebody's arm. You feel me? Like pushing somebody on purpose. I'm like, bro, why are you doing that? Like even Chuck and them called it out, and then like, bro, I'm not conspiracy theorist, whatever. But like, here's the thing: how the fuck in Game 5 you was going to the rack the whole time? As soon as Game 6 come through, you want to shoot threes.
You want to shoot hella
You
threes.
was on the. You went.
Yeah.
He went. I
agree with that.
He went and he talked to Shaq and Chuck after the game, after Game 5, and they said you got to keep doing that. He said, "Yeah, you're right, because they really can't stop me when I'm going to the hoop." And then started shooting threes in Game 6. Why, bro? It's almost like y'all could see y'all didn't want to.
It's like you wasn't playing to win.
I don't know.
You didn't play to win. You was just out there playing.
And you know that led to Tibbs getting fired.
I don't know how I feel about that though. To be honest,
it was a tough call. I feel like it's a tough call as a Knicks fan.
It's like it's one of those like, okay, I get, like you said, it's a tough call because I'm looking at it like, okay, I get it, but also, damn, like 25 years, bro, with the squad that he had. You feel me? Nobody expected the Knicks to get as far as they did.
Right.
You feel me? And then not like he took them to the playoffs last year, right?
Yeah, he's been in the playoffs 4 out of 5 years.
Okay, so 4 out of 5 years, and this was his 5th year, and then the 5th year took y'all to the conference finals. Yo, maybe if we just build off of this, get some other pieces that we may need.
Because maybe he learned. Like my thing is like maybe he learned, bro. Maybe he said, "Oh shit, I'm throwing in the bench, and it's working," type shit. Mm-hmm. Maybe I can start doing this, or like, cause like at the end of the day, you need a bench to throw in a bench though too. You feel me? I don't care that they had good minutes, bro. Right in them is not like really like that. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's gonna happen just because of the.
I don't know.
Just because of the Brooklyn experience and how that played out for him in a big market. I think KD thrives more in a smaller market, opposed to having to come to New York. I could see Giannis though.
Well, if you didn't know, sources reported that the Knicks actually did make a trade offer last year to KD during the trade deadline, and it was declined. But supposedly they are willing to explore these options again.
Once again, I'm not mad at it.
I personally, I mean, because here's the thing. Here's how we have to think. JT's most likely not playing next year. For the whole season. I think
he's gonna sit down.
So, realistically, to say that y'all gonna win a championship next year is most likely not gonna happen, right? So now is you're kind of like, not saying we can't beat y'all or anybody can't beat y'all, but y'all really are obviously the most formidable opponents in the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta take this as like, okay, we got that window. Let's so we don't got to deal with Boston. We might have to deal with y'all again, but if we're dealing with y'all like without JT, we obviously feel a lot more comfortable in that situation. So, and what do you have to strike while the iron's hot?
Who do you think would be the best coach for the Knicks, right? Out of everybody that's out there, so you got Mike Malone, this dude from the Grizzlies who got fired. There's somebody else. I feel like there's a couple more out there that I just can't remember. But there's a couple people out there that might be, something that y'all might want to look at. That might help take y'all over the. know, that might want to take you over the hump there, you know?
Sorry, y'all. Chill pizza. Yeah, I mean, I think like I want Mark Jackson, man. I want Mark Jackson. Nobody's talking about him. Give me Mark, man. He played for the Knicks, rookie of the year with the Knicks.
He's
you
from
feel
New
me?
York.
Like, let's go, Mark.
York.
Let's go get that ring, Mark. You feel me? Come through. We get Mark Jackson. We get Giannis. Cause I'm good with KD. I'm on set. I need somebody that can really play defense on a crazy level. Who's gonna go wild crazy? Have the garden bugging with crazy dunks and all types of hustle plays. I need Giannis. I need Mark Jackson. You feel me? And as far as Tibbs go, man, I hope he fine. I hope he get right, man. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna hire him. You
I
know,
can see him in Denver.
right? He probably gonna go to Denver, fuck around and win a chip or some shit like that. But
yeah, I think with the right coach, the Knicks are going to be in a good place. Because I feel like you guys are in a good place. I don't think you necessarily have to get rid of anybody that's like, you don't really have to get rid of too many. You have to get
Giannis.
You're gonna have to get rid of something to get something, obviously. But
if
you
we want
come
Giannis,
up,
we're gonna have to give up a lot, though.
oh hell yeah, you're gonna have Cat's probably gonna have to be a part.
It's gonna have to be Cat. It's gonna have to be Cat. And like Melo said, Hart. It's gonna probably be Hart.
And probably a pick or two.
And we just gotta give him a pick or two. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be probably first round. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because they're gonna want something big. It ain't just gonna be.
Hey yo,
pause.
not my fault. Like,
but yeah, they're gonna wanna like. Yeah, they're gonna want a nice deal to be able to trade for that, because there's no Dame, so they're not really. I don't think they're playing for next season.
Giannis in the Garden would be crazy, bro. Like, that shit would be wild. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I could see it.
You gonna have to, like, at the end of the day, and I feel like Giannis is also a respectful, humble dude where he gonna be on some like, nah, I ain't gonna try to take away none of this shit from JB. You feel me? Like, I'm a hoop, and JB gonna hoop, and I'm gonna make his life easier because now I'm here. I can get you the bucket. You ain't gotta work as hard. Let me get it, JB. I got you. Chill out. You feel me? And maybe JB says, I'm with it. Drops down from averaging 25 to averaging 22, but with like 10 assists.
Not gonna lie, every time you say JB, I just keep thinking Jalen Brown.
Yeah, and every time you say I think Jalen Brunson. That's the crazy part. Every time you say, I'm like, nigga, that's Jalen Brunson. But
Jalen had the name first, but it's all good.
Nah, I mean, they probably both been JB their whole life to say that. Well, I mean, I guess whoever was born first. I guess I think JB. I think who's older. We gonna give it to who's older. Everybody, yo, we need to
give it to Jalen Brown because I think this dude was a Nova when NCAA championships, maybe around that time when he came into the league.
Gotta what? Bolster that second string though. Nah, for sure. Like,
yes,
it's gotta be the depth. The depth gotta get built,
and
man.
not for nothing, maybe that's one of the reasons why Tibbs wasn't subbing as much, because he didn't really have.
We didn't have much. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was trying to say. I'm like, bro, if you got the bench, you'll use the bench. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just think he didn't have the bench really. Like, you know, like
he's notorious for not subbing. So that's like.
But it's like, but we gotta look at every team. It's like, all right, when he had Chicago, was their bench really crazy? Like, nah, like,
you may say, give me 6 solid dudes, bro,
and I'll make it work.
Make it work.
It was like
6,
bro. That shit was like me when I was coaching the girls team, man. No bullshit, motherfucker. It be only couple parents show up. I only got 6 kids. I be feeling dumb bad. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm about to run y'all into the ground respectfully. Like, y'all gonna have to just go. We only got 1 sub. This is it, girls. I'm like, you're gonna play the first, second. There was girls that played every quarter. every quarter I couldn't do nothing. I only had one sub. How am I gonna sub for that?
My man said,
I was Tibbs out there, man.
you
What I
gotta
wanted
go
to be
in
Tibbs.
for all of them.
I was Tibbs, but I wanted to be Tibbs, man. So
you were everybody.
so yeah, man. It's just
everybody. So
listen, man. Sometimes, but like as far as Tibbs go, man, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you, man. Like at the end of the day, I haven't seen the Eastern Conference Finals since I was a kid. I really don't. It was a vague memory. I just remember we went to the finals and we got scraped. But we lost that series after we lost game one. That 20-point comeback in the fourth quarter, was devastating, and it's hard to come back from shit like that. Cause at least we beat when Reggie did it, we beat them, but it was a different thing. Cause Reggie kind of did that shit in the last seconds of the game.
mm-hmm.
This was a slow. You're just watching the collapse. You're watching people fumble the ball. You're watching people. You're watching 3 after 3 going at when Naismith just keep making them and making them.
That was crazy. Naismith was just.
And then there was no adjustment though. Like there wasn't. There was like you had to keep. You gotta go on them though. They was letting him get shots off because they were collapsing on other people. I wouldn't even collapse on nobody. Take the 2. I don't understand. And a lot of times the NBA defense is crazy.
We had this conversation all the time about dumb stuff like that. Like I don't understand why you miss 5 threes in a row and decide to put up a 6th. Like why not just try to get an easy basket?
Yeah, I get that. No, I get that. It's stupid. But on the opposite end, when you're playing defense, there's somebody that drives into the lane. Bro, 3 is more than 2. Why, if you're guarding somebody open in not open, you're guarding somebody that's at the 3-point line, you decide to come in, pause, and now your man's is wide open for a fucking corner 3. I don't understand that logic at all. I'm like, bro, just stay there.
Just stay right
there. And hope that the guy that's guarding, dude that's about to lay up the ball or drive it to try to dunk it, that he can give a good contest. Just never understand that.
Kuminga. I like Kuminga too.
Nah, Kuminga's tough, but it's like, I need you to be working on your game, though. I hope you work on your game, but at the same time, he don't really give him that many minutes to really show himself like that. But, we're eliminated. That's it, bro. You got to move on. So now the NBA Finals is happening. Game 1, absolutely fucking insane.
What the hell?
What the motherfucking hell?
What the hell?
I hate to say it, but I gotta say it. It's insane. This guy is clutch. G is crazy.
Just put respect on this Pacers team. Just put respect on their name, yo. The whole Pacers team, from the coaching to the players, like they never give up. All they do is just scrap and fight. And Haliburton has just been telling y'all, like, listen, y'all want to underrate me? Watch this, bro. Hold my drink and watch me get these buckets. Just watch, because it's going down. Like, the way he balled out in that game was just crazy at the end. I did not expect him to make that shot. And the crazy thing is that I went to sleep in the third quarter thinking that the game was pretty much done. Because it felt like every time that the Pacers was making a comeback, these dudes was just coming back and like matching them with a 3 or whatever. Caruso get a little putback or something like that. So when I woke up and I go and check the highlights and I just see that it's like, yo, hold on, how did he just... And it was a clean shot, too. It wasn't nothing, like, corny. It was a clean shot. Like, yeah. I don't know how he did it, but, yo, shout out to the Pacers, man. Just coming back, scrapping, fighting. Yeah. Yo, Rick Carlisle, man. Y'all forget, man, he won a chip with Dallas. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that boy, he know what he doing, man. He built that team, man. He know what he doing out there. So hopefully, game 2 is a lot better. And well, matter of fact, I can't even say better because it was a great game. So hopefully OKC can match it because I don't think they want to go down 2-0 to this Pacers team. Even though I got OKC winning in 6, I don't think OKC wants to go.
Front side.
Okay. I don't think they want to go. I don't think they want to go down 2-0 to the Pacers right now. That's just not the way. That would not be smart for them because the way that this Pacer team plays is just Siakam. Siakam had what, 39? Crazy. He got the
It's alright, man. It's alive, so you just do your thing.
he got a chip with Toronto, man. So he know what time it is. He know what to do. And I'm just looking forward to this game 2 now. See what happens. Cause sure, haha. But SGA didn't seem too flustered by it or anything like that. Cause I was watching the post game and he seemed pretty confident by it, and they coach too. Their coach seemed still pretty confident that they're gonna be alright in the whole process. So, hopefully everything works out for them in game 2. But that game 1 was, once I seen the rest of them highlights, very exciting, man. Very exciting. Should have just stayed up and watched the rest of the game.
So for me, my experience was I had a little ticket. Feel me? I had a little OKC ticket.
Okay. Oh man.
I'm watching. Feel me? Jalen Williams gets some dunk on a fast break. I'm like, okay, boom. They up 17. He screamed to the crowd. I said, oh yeah. I said, let me chill up off of this, you know what I'm saying? Because I was doing something. So I was like, I'm going to have it, kind of listening to it, whatever. I just started hearing this shit start happening. I said, yo, hold up. But then I was off of it for a second because my phone was fucking up. So I was like, all right, let me get off of DraftKings, whatever, I'm leaving it. Bro, I look back at DraftKings, all I see is 111, 110 Pacers. I'm like, yo.
How? They were just up.
I said, yo. I said, there's no way. So then I went and I watched it, and the thing that I'm watching it on is some streaming shit. So it's a little bit behind, and so I saw the play. I see Hallie hit the shot, bro. I put the phone like this. I said, how? I said, how the fuck, bro? So when we're talking about this, listen, I'm saying this shit as somebody that this guy eliminated, okay, as a Knicks fan. Bro, this is probably the most clutch playoff performance of all time. Bro, he has a game winner or a game tying shot in every series so far. I have never seen that. I'm going to be real. I've been watching basketball for a long time. I haven't seen somebody do it in every round. He's hitting these shots, bro. And mind you, he not so I gotta be critical as well. He's not really the one always getting them to that point, but he finishes the fucking job.
He's sealing the deal. He's the one that's closed the door.
So now, if we're talking about him and Siakam, you gotta start putting respect on the duo now. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. You're now put respect on the duo of Siakam and Haliburton. What are we? I'm not saying Shaq and Kobe or Scotty and Jordan, but respect them as a duo. Now Siakam's like, bro, I'm really here for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna put in the work. You know what I'm saying?
And then
but Haliburton hitting these shots in every round, bro. I gotta give him respect.
The boy Nimhard, bro.
Yeah.
The way he's been D'ing up, bro, and hitting some shots, man. Like, yeah, this Indiana team, man. I didn't expect this at all. I did not expect this at all. For the playoffs, for just that last game, and Haliburton hitting that shot. No, I didn't see any of this coming. Not at all. But it's good for basketball.
Yeah, no, it's good.
And I feel like what it is too. It with that first game, it's almost like a slap in the face to everybody who said that this was going to be like a corny finals. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like a look how this ended now.
Yeah.
Now it's going to make you tune in for game 2. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to tune in for game 2 because now you don't know what SGA is going to do. You don't know if Haliburton is going to, you know what I mean, going to hit a last-second shot. We don't know if Siakam's going to go for another 39, maybe 40. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, nah, we don't know.
Like,
but here's the thing. Here's my thing, though. And this is what doesn't make Haliburton, like, the superstar yet. Is because he'll come through and have a game where he's single digits.
Mm-hmm.
Single. You know what I mean?
And that's like, what makes this kind of interesting.
It's like
we don't know what we're gonna get for game 2.
Yeah, because he's really the type to like have single digits in the thing, like, and that's where it's like, bro, but that's what makes you not the top, you know, right there, because people like the ones that are the best of the best, the people that are the best of the best in the game, when they lose, they still have 20. Like, you know what I mean? They shot, it's whatever. Like, they gonna get 20 on their worst night. On your worst night, it's really like a bad night. Like, really bad.
Yeah,
like
that game 5 against the Knicks where he only had like, 6 or 8 points?
Yeah, it's like, that's
he
bad.
He shot for like 1 for 8.
Right, exactly.
Horrible.
Like,
That's a bad night.
That's a bad night.
After the game before that, you had a phenomenal game. I think he had like a triple-double.
Yeah, he had the triple-double. So,
phenomenal game. So to go from having a triple-double to single digits and then going to this, you know, a little bit of a roller coaster ride, yeah.
But when the lights is on, the motherfucking pressure is coming, like, you know what I'm saying? Coming through, like, he comes through for the team. I ain't gonna lie. He makes that motherfucking shot, man, every time, man. It's been happening the whole playoffs, man. This is the most clutch performance of any player in NBA history as far as the playoff goes. Because it's not about it's how it's happening, and it's happening every round. This is not like, okay, there's been more clutch shots, you know, Game 7, Kawhi Leonard, shit like that. But I'm talking about he has one in every fucking series. That shit is unheard of, man. That shit is unheard of. People don't just do that shit. So I gotta give credit where credit's due. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
he's a beast, bro. He's a little what he's been doing.
His one-on-one game isn't too crazy. I'll say that. Like, I mean, you know, he's kind of unguardable, but he's kind of guardable in a way, because if he can't get you off them first 2-3, he don't really got like a crazy counter game. But, you know, he knows how to play team fucking ball, and he knows how to get the team involved. You know what I'm saying? And but, you know, speaking of one-on-one, we got the crazy. Yo, matter of fact, I think that's tonight. Isn't that happening tonight? Shit, man, it might be happening tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Michael Beasley versus Lance Stevenson.
Man, this has been one of the craziest. Did you see that? Did you see the Michael Beasley interview?
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, it was freaky, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit too freaky for my liking. It got a little bit too personal.
I'm just sitting there wondering, like, yo, Bees, you alright?
Yeah, nah.
Cause he's really one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Michael Beasley was one of them ones, bro.
Yeah, nah. He's your favorite basketball player. Favorite basketball player.
Definitely. Definitely. He was definitely one of them ones. It's just when he was talking to Lance, I'm just,
what you mean? You talked about his nipples and all that. I'm like, what you
Why
talking
you
about?
singing Young Thug lyrics to him right now? Like,
Oh, you said this is gonna be consensual. What are you talking about? Bro, we're about to play basketball.
Yo, he was wilding. But that's gonna be a nice little one-on-one. You see Lance and Beasley.
I think Beasley's gonna fucking cook him.
You know what I'm saying? I got Bees too.
I think
I like his game more. You know
I think it's gonna be a landslide. I'm not gonna lie.
A landslide?
A landslide. Yeah. Well, because like, bro, there's nobody like he has all the moves, the euro, the step through. You know what I'm saying? The hezzy. It's by you. I'll pull up. Like it's all there. Lance is a lot of dancing, and it's like I'm gonna do a step back, and when I shoot it, it's not really coordinated like that. I feel like it's not something you work. You don't. I ain't been seeing Lance Stevenson balling. I've been seeing Michael Beasley balling this whole fucking year ever since he's been balling ever since he's been out the league. Bro, if you haven't been putting in that work, you're wilding, bro. Beasley has been putting in too much work, bro. He's been playing one-on-ones for a minute now. It's over for him. It might be. I don't know if they probably not gonna do 7 shutout. But I don't think Lance is gonna get the ball, brother.
I know they playing for 100,000, and this dude was talking about doubling it, so they might be playing for 200,000, and I think that is tonight.
It might be tonight. I'm gonna set them up real quick.
Yeah, I definitely think that's going to be tonight that's going down. So I gotta double check that though. But who y'all got? Who you think's gonna win that one-on-one? You got Beasley, you got Lance. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got Beasley, man. I just like his game more. It's just more solid. You feel me? And who else? Don't sit on the couch, please.
No, I got them on the floor.
But I think that's gonna be I think it's gonna be a good game. To be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. But just because, for me, I just want to see a good game, so I'm just gonna predict no blowout. But what are they going to? Though? What are they playing?
I have no idea. I don't even know the rules of this shit, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm not even hip to everything. All I saw was they about to do this one-on-one shit. I've been seeing them doing the coaching shit. It's almost like the UFC shit, you know what I'm saying, where they used, you know what I mean, they used to do the fucking, had the fighters fight, and then, fuck was that shit called? I don't know why I can't remember, but.
Oh, I know, the little show that they had before.
The Ultimate Fighter. The Ultimate Fighter.
They had the teams.
Yeah, so it was called the Ultimate Fighter, and they used to have, like, 2 teams, 2 coaches, and then the fighters on each team would fight each other, and then make it to the finale, and then they would either, if they won, they got, like, $100,000 in the contract. So, you know what I mean? But that's kind of what I've been seeing them doing. They've been like coaching against each other and having people go one-on-one versus each other. But they've been talking crazy, like Beasley's been talking crazy the whole
I've
time.
been seeing the same thing. Where
So
it's like
I was like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. Where they're like doing this coaching thing against each other. And then I just randomly come about that they're supposed to be playing. And then I see this interview yesterday, and it's like, yeah, what is going on?
Yeah, no,
why is he talking like this?
Yeah, but why is he talking about you better wear a shirt all day? Bro, what? We're about to play.
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out.
What is happening right now?
You're talking about, like, he said, when I'm sexing you on the court, like, I'm like, bro, what do you mean? You're not doing that. I think he
was doing that all, like, just, the psychological warfare.
It's just too much, though. I'm all set with it. It's just you're wilding.
But it was definitely like you're wilding, but it was also too like, where is this coming from, bro? Like,
what are you fucking?
What is your disdain for me right now, bro? Then he was getting, baby, gotta eat. Like, I feel you, bro. You know what?
Yeah, but you said something about his nipples. What you mean? He said, I'm on your nipples. What?
He
I mean,
paused.
Lance fed right into that shit. He's like, I'm not gonna wear a shirt. Why would you say that, bro? You already see what type of time this nigga freaky as hell right now. You see Beasley freaky right now. That's freaky Beasley right now. You know what I'm saying? He's not one to be played with right now. He's clearly aroused from playing one on one with you. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I thought they were just playing basketball. And he said he was so he's gonna be consensual. I mean playing. I just want to. Okay, look, you dribble.
I do want to know the rules. Is it gonna be like a 3 dribble?
I feel like it should be, but you know, a lot of times when I watch the content creator leagues and shit, when they're doing the 1-on-1, it's like a fucking million dribbles and shit. Like you ever seen Julian Newman fucking? It's like the 1,000 dribbles to go nowhere and then chuck up a fucking three. It's like I don't even.
Or like that other kid
Shit
who
is
just
fucking
dribbles, who dribbles dumb fast, but he don't really.
Oh,
do nothing.
Gio.
He don't do nothing.
He does nothing at all.
He's just dribbling. A lot of
He's
times
not
he's
going.
losing the handle.
He's
so
not going anywhere ever.
it's like, bro, you got it.
It's how do you pause. Oh wow, good shot. If he make it, he make it. Like I'm not about to triple with that shit. You feel me? So, but you know, I like it. I like the idea. I like the concept. You know what I'm saying? I feel like let's take another shot, man. We need another shot for the energy, real quick.
I think they should do more stuff. Like this.
Yeah,
because I've been seeing in some of the creator content for like basketball where they've been having seeing Lou Will like just do like a surprise, you know what I'm saying? Pull up to a Texas court one day, ball up. Joe Johnson. I seen Joe Johnson one time. I think a lot of those things would be cool because it just gives us another. It gives the basketball players another outlet. You know what I mean? For the players who could still play but they're not in the league. So it's like it's just another outlet similar to the big three. You know, if they still want to get out there and ball.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know, they can
you can still hoop. You can still hoop, bro.
Like even Gil, he did a little tournament in his backyard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just still getting out there hooping, staying in shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just why not? Why not? I mean, they're ball players, man. I mean, and what better way now to be able to still to be creative and be able to get paid off your creativity. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
And opposed to always having to look for like the broadcasting jobs. Now you can do things like this.
It's crazy that you say that because I was gonna say not everybody could be a fucking analyst. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some people just don't got that. You know what I mean? Not everybody's a Charles Barkley, a Shaq. You know what I mean? They're not. And some of these people that they transition, they're kind of boring. I ain't gonna lie, like Grant Hill, respect to him. Boring as hell as an analyst. I don't even care what he's talking about. You know what I mean? It's because it's like you're talking like I know you know what you're talking about, but you need to have energy, charisma. Like there's just more things than just being able than just talking. You know what I mean? Just there. Yeah, man. You know, if you just move to the left and at the same time you gotta work on your jab step and all this shit. It's like, bro, listen. You're saying it mad boring. You know what I'm saying? Robotic. Yeah, it's like, bro, you're not coaching right now. You're commentating. You're being an analyst. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we shouldn't be talking better than you. Like, I feel like I got way more personality than you.
You know what I gotta ask you? How you feel about this no NBA on TNT, bro?
And honestly, that's what also hurt about the Knicks losing, man.
That was the last game.
We were carrying that. Like, the Eastern Conference, like, if we would have went to Game 7, it would have still been one more episode.
How do you feel about that? Because, like, me, I'm kind of borderline hurt by that. Because it's like, when they go to ESPN and they was breaking it down, bro, they're not even getting the same amount of games.
Right. Nah, you're right.
They're not even getting the same amount of games. So it's like, dang, bro, we ain't even going. Like, yo, I look forward to seeing Ernie.
Nah,
You feel me?
Nah,
Ernie's my dude.
I know, man.
You know
I'm gonna miss seeing NBA on TNT, man. Cause that shit.
Just hearing that.
Yo.
The NBA on TNT. Like, damn, bro.
That's why I was sad, man. I'm like, yo, not only did the fucking Knicks lose, we lost NBA on TNT, man. Cause we could have, paused. We could have stretched that shit to one more game, and it could have been one more game for the fucking Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7. Like, imagine how cool that shit would have been. But we had a million fucking turnovers, so it didn't happen.
Very cool, man. Like, damn,
sorry,
man. Like,
I'm still hurt by it.
Like, yo, just seeing that, I was like,
I need to take this shot. Cause now I'm
this is
about
really it.
Fucking game, fucking bullshit.
I'm like, damn, that's really it.
Woo! Yo.
Now it's gonna
Patrol in America.
Now it's gonna be on ESPN. I just hope that ESPN doesn't run into the ground. Man.
I just feel like I don't even like basketball on ESPN. Like when I feel like only football be on ESPN. Like when you know what I mean? Like I don't really associate basketball with ESPN. I feel like
I associate ESPN with highlights.
Yeah, with highlights, but also football because wasn't it? That's Monday night on ESPN.
ABC.
No, Monday Night Football.
It goes on ABC.
Nah, AB. Well, I know. Oh, well, I just know it from being on
ABC. First.
I believe it's on ESPN though for like a
minute
now, for kind of a long time.
But
like that's kind of what I'm like. I don't even
see when I think of football. I think more of. I don't know. I'm thinking more so like AFC and NFC and what channels they play on.
Right. Yeah. Mainly in the daytime.
So for me, like I'm a Pats fan. We play on CBS.
Right. And we play on
and
Fox.
You guys. So there's times like there was times last season where they had Patriots games on Fox, and I'm like, nah. Like
right,
it did not look right because it's like, nah, we don't do the robotic football guy. Nah, we don't. Nah, we do. We just want the people, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
You feel me? Like, we don't want to see that part right there.
Fox,
NBC and CBS.
But
yeah, those are mainly the sports spots. But
I just feel like, look, man, the NFL though, obviously since we're speaking on it, had a crazy. Crazy turn of events because nobody knew where the fuck Aaron Rodgers was gonna go. Honestly, it was looking like he was gonna retire. He just did a fucking podcast with Joe Rogan. I'm like, he's on retirement mode.
He should have retired,
but he's not, and he signed to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Whoa. You got rid of Pickens.
He's paired up with DK Metcalf.
That's cool, but I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I don't see that as a threat. I don't see it as a threat. Aaron Rodgers, 2015, 14, 16, yeah. Okay. Now, nah. I don't see it now. It don't. You don't put no fear in my heart, bro. Like, nah. Just go chill, bro. Go smoke peyote over there and shit. Do shit you be doing. You good, bro. You don't need to keep balling, bro. You alright.
Yeah.
Just go sit down.
Yeah, I feel like it's over, man, because like this league, man, it's moved in a different direction, man. All that pocket quarterback shit is dead, bro. You gotta be able to move. Yeah, Cleveland gonna probably cook them, honestly, but you gotta be able to move, man. Like, if you can't move, you're done in this league, bro. You're not doing all that pocket quarterback shit. You need to be able to scramble, make plays, which he used to be able to do, but not anymore. It's over, man. Like, yeah, the torn Achilles, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to bounce back from that. I know the arm is still there, and look, in certain games, because I had him on my fantasy team on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
There was certain times I was seeing him put up some crazy numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because he was connecting with Devontae Adams on some good plays, and there was actually a time when I was going against Devontae Adams in one of the fantasy playoff games that I was in, and I lost because of that. Because Aaron Rodgers was catching him. But bro, you went what they won 4 games last year, some shit. What are we talking about? It's a wrap, bro. You had Garrett Wilson, you had Devontae Adams. You're only gonna have one fucking receiver over there. You got DK Metcalf. And it's not like I've ever heard about the Pittsburgh Steelers being some fucking prestigious thing that nobody can get by the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line. I've never heard of this. So if they don't got no offensive line for you, you're gonna be in the Lions den, bro. And you're in the Pittsburgh. You're going against the Ravens, bro. Cleveland, Cleveland got a good ass defense. Myles Garrett, you're gonna go against him 2 times this year.
I just don't see it happening.
And then Cincinnati too, bro. You about to get I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, man. Look, unless by miracle you can really find a way to give him time and work in the pocket, because the arm is still there. But if you can't, you gotta be able to move.
I feel like
it's
have to really rely on Najee Harris, to be honest with you. I feel
like
you're
be
gonna,
selling. So
I feel like you're gonna have to really
you ever
rely
have Najee Harris on your fucking fantasy team?
No. I feel like you're really gonna have to rely on Najee and hope that he does something, man. And really rely on DK and have a simplified offense. I don't think you're gonna be able to have a complicated offense and really hope that because the Steelers are always known for defense, blitzing since the 70s. That's what they're known for: running the ball and defense. You feel me? If they got a strong defense, maybe, but I don't see it happening. There's nothing there offensively where you feel like, yo, this is scary right here. This is scary over here in the AFC. And then the AFC right now looks like a toss-up.
Bro,
because
you're dealing with some shit. You got some shit you're dealing with.
Because I don't care. The Chiefs, they're not going nowhere next year. I don't see them going to the they might make it to the playoffs, but they're not going to no Super Bowl.
Right.
They're not.
Yeah, but you still can't count them out.
You can't count them out, but they're not going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because it's like you still got Patrick Mahomes, you still got Travis Kelce, and you still got what's the coach's name? What's the coach's name? For the Chiefs?
Oh, for the Chiefs, it's Andy Reid.
Andy Reid. Great coach. Great coach. So as long as you still got that, you're good. But even with them, sometimes their defense isn't always all that. Their defense is shaky, and their offensive line is shaky.
They don't really have too many weapons on receiver besides Travis Kelce anyway. So, I mean, he's not a receiver, but as far as receivers, people that can catch the ball. I mean, they had DeAndre Hopkins, but he's towards the end of his career.
Even with the one, when a lot of times, I be knowing when people be at the end of their career, when they start making the moves that they making.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, when D-Hop made that move, it was like, that was definitely, I got to try to get this ring. You know what I mean? My window is closing. I got to get this ring because he's not even the same D-Hop that he was 5-10 years ago.
Yeah.
There's younger receivers out here.
Yeah.
Look at old boy from the Rams. I forgot his name.
Puka Nacua.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
No, he's actually a problem.
What do you do with that?
He's actually a problem. And
he could play.
That's why they got rid of
Cooper Kupp.
They didn't really. They're like, bro, we good, bro.
We got your replacement.
Yeah, we got Puka.
We got your replacement.
He's out here. He's outside.
Which is crazy because Cooper was that dude.
So yeah. So I don't think it's gonna mean shit, man. I don't think Pittsburgh's gonna do shit. I'm definitely interested in what Stat Baby's gonna say about this, though. For sure. Which I love her. She's beautiful. Shout out all my queens out there, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing in sports media. I definitely appreciate y'all, and I like that shit, man. Like, I wish I had a girl that I could talk sports with. That would be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's always
just. But the thing is, you know what happens? I be feeling like bitches just be bullshitting. Though I hate when a girl try to bullshit me on some shit. Yeah, I watch baseball. No, you don't. Stop saying that. I don't care. Like, I don't care that much. It would be cool. Like, it would be a plus. You know what I mean? To have a girl that knows about sports and talks about sports. That'd be cool. But I'm not looking for that ever. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a good vibe. But don't sit here and be like, yeah, I know about football, and then I'm sitting there, you asking me, so when he hike, what's this hike thing? Like, why does he have his hands between his legs? Like, those aren't questions I would ask though. If it was like the first time of me ever watching football, I'm like, what's up? What is going on? But anyway, it's not something I look for in a female. You know what I'm saying? But just don't. If you're gonna be about sports, it's nice. I like when they actually know what they're talking about. Put it, especially Stat Baby. She puts in the fucking research. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love to see it, especially a beautiful woman. Not saying you got, if you're an ugly bitch and you do it, is what it is. But shout out all the females doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Stat Baby. Shout out Cam and Mace, man. Shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my baby Taylor Rooks, man.
Shout out Taylor Rooks, yes. Oh my God. Shout out Taylor Rooks, man. I don't give a fuck. Shout out Joy Taylor too. She get it.
Shout out to Joy Taylor.
For real.
Shout out to all the women in sports, man. Y'all
Yeah.
doing it, man.
She can get it. Yeah, shout out all the
Shout
women
out
in
to all
sports.
the women, the sports media girls out there that are that really know their stuff though. That's the thing. They're not just talking.
Yeah, don't be bullshitting me, man. Just don't bullshit me.
They're not just talking.
Lex.
They really know what they be talking about.
Lex, my thing is, bro.
Research. They ask the right questions and
Yeah, my
top
thing is,
notch.
Yo, like when I say this, bro,
They research. They ask the right questions and
yeah, my
top
thing is,
notch.
Yo, like when I say this, bro, I mean this. Like, oh shit, kind of choppy right now. Hold up, make sure this shit good real quick. Oh yeah, I see the connection. Yeah, just probably because of Nody real quick. Just don't bullshit me. All I care about. Don't tell me you know basketball and I ask you who you know. You got LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I know LeBron James. Like, alright, yo.
Speaking about talking about women in sports, this UFC rematch that's popping. It's gonna be going down.
Right.
Juliana Pena.
Well, the rematch is with Sugar Sean O'Malley and Marab. This is the first time that Juliana Pena and Kayla Harrison will be fighting and facing each other in the ring.
Fight, man. I feel that's gonna be a good fight, man.
So look, Lex is not the most well versed person on UFC, right? So I called him in the week. I said, look, this is gonna be a topic that we're gonna fucking bring up. So all I need you to do is do the research, because I know I'm not a casual. I actually know I watch UFC, but I just needed my cousin to lock in my primo, and he locked in. He did his research. You feel me? And he knows about the two main events that is gonna pop off tomorrow, which we're gonna make a ticket for as well. So I'll probably make a short on that. We're gonna definitely make a ticket. And so now I'm gonna ask you the question. All right. Since you did the research, which I appreciate you doing, when you look at the fight between Sugar Sean O'Malley and Marab, so from what you told me, you watched only the first fight. You didn't watch. You went off of that because that's pretty much the best research you can do. Obviously, is go off of the last time that they fought. Going off of the last time that they fought each other, what are your thoughts on what can Sugar Sean O'Malley do to negate what happened in the first fight that they had?
Try to use his length more.
Shout out Cali in the building, man. Thank you for the hard me. Go ahead, man.
Try to use his length more. It seemed like in that first fight, what was that boy's name?
Which one? The short one or the?
Yeah, not Shane or Sean. The dude he's fighting, Matt Madlib.
Mike's not working. What you mean?
Yeah.
Let me know, Callie. What does it sound like?
What was it? Madlib's his name?
No, Marab.
Marab. I said Madlib. That's a rapper.
It's picking up from the phone. Oh, it's picking up from there?
So, but yeah.
Okay, we just moving on from there.
But
like it's using the phone's mic instead of the ones you got. Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Sean
we tested this shit. It worked earlier, but go ahead, man.
But
Anyway.
Sean looked like he wasn't using enough of his length in that first fight. So I feel like he should use that to his advantage more because, but damn, oh boy, don't stop moving. Oh boy, don't stop moving.
Yeah, Marab is a fucking. I'm telling
He
you,
don't
dog,
stop
he's a
moving.
fucking
Yo,
animal,
it's like,
dog.
so it's like I almost feel like Sean might have to just almost be on top of him, pause, like, and just attack first, like, because when he was striking,
Yeah.
he was striking, bro. He was connecting. You know what I'm saying? But it was once old boy was able to just like get on the inside pause and get him down. There wasn't too much he could do with him because he was just heavier and stronger, and he was just able to just move him where he wanted to. You feel me? And there wasn't much that old boy could do.
I feel like he has to. The strikes, they have to be precise, man. I mean, you gotta catch the way that you have to like bait Marab. You have to bait him into making a mistake. And the problem is he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's a very smart and technical fighter. He doesn't have any finishes in the UFC fighter. He doesn't have any finishes in the UFC. I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't have many finishes. I think he has maybe one or two finishes. He's very much a unanimous decision type fight. Constantly in your face, it's dropping low for a takedown, but then also coming up and putting some hands on you. Pause. It's a lot of diversity in his game. But at the end of the day, Sean O'Malley, he possesses that right hand, that touch of God, man. I'm talking about if he catches Marab on that chin, he catches anybody on that chin, it's night. And from the last fight, it was he had a hip issue. He wasn't from the last fight. It was he had a hip issue. He wasn't. Give me the freeze. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you just gotta slide that and match it. Gotta put that shit a little bit more. Gotta put that shit a little bit more. Yeah, that shit making shit freeze up, man. All love my guys. I appreciate you, Callie. You know the fucking vibes, man. Biggie BG shit. So, look, Sean gotta just catch him. You feel me? If he don't, it's gonna be Biggie BG shit. So, look, Sean gotta just catch him. You feel me? If he don't, it's gonna be an easy night for Marab. It's gonna be another just takedown fest, run you over. Pause, wear him out, just make him feel that pressure consistently. This shit just keep freezing up.
Because we're on live, so the battery's dying now too.
Oh yeah. Let me see how long we've been on for. We already done over an hour. We can wrap it up anyway. But yeah, so we just do. So we're gonna do a bet on Sean. We're gonna do a bet on Juliana.
Shout out to Juliana.
You feel me? I think she could really pull this off, man. Because at the end of the day, Kayla Harrison, look, she's a beast. She's a monster. She's a linebacker. But at the end of the fucking day, she ain't never been in a 5-round fight in the UFC when all the lights is on. and it's time to fucking perform. Can you really do it? I know she is a savage, right? And I'm telling you right now, Juliana is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. You have to get through these first 2 rounds because she's gonna be fresh for at least 2-3 rounds. She's already fought 3 rounds plenty times. It's when it gets to the 4th and the 5th is when it's gonna count. That's when it's gonna count.
What's the other girl's name?
Kayla Harrison.
Did she fight Nunez?
No, because Nunez already retired by the time she came into the UFC.
But they're both
she's relatively new to the UFC.
Let's say that, are they about the same size?
I would say Kayla's probably a little bit more brolic, but maybe height wise they're probably the same.
Okay, so Juliana is, let's say she's used to this type of fight.
She's not used to it because Amanda Nunes fights a completely different style than Kayla Harrison. Amanda Nunes is a striker. She got hands. You feel me? She retired. She retired after her last fight. She retired a 2-time champ. A double champ of 2 divisions. So she gave up 2 belts because she was just all set. But the problem was Juliana wanted that rematch, which, I get it. It's kind of making me a little cringy with her, to be honest. It's kind of the way that she acts in the crowd. Like, I feel like you're kind of feeling yourself a little bit too much because you have to remember, yes, you beat her in that first fight, but that second fight, she fucking ragdolled you. And she literally chose not to finish you. She chose to show you that I could beat you up for 5 rounds, which means that she's got control of the shit. You know what I mean? Okay. When somebody can do that and be like, because she knocked her down several times and she didn't go to finish her. So this is telling me, bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So the 1-2 buckle my shoe was there. You know what I'm saying? But Kayla Harrison, judo champion, Olympian champion. You know what I'm saying? I think she has a medal. I think she's a gold medalist in judo. If she gets a hold of her, it's night. It's curtains. I ain't gonna lie, it's curtains because she's relentless. But I'm gonna tell you, at the same time, Pena got that fucking dog in her, and that's why that bitch don't quit. She don't.
That's why I like her.
She don't quit.
She don't. When she was fighting Nunez, bro, it was like there was no type of get up.
There was no quit. She don't.
Every
quit.
time Nunez had her on the ground, it was like she was just wiggling out of everything, bro. And it was like
she keep going.
She don't stop.
She keeps
stop.
Going. She's
like a woman that just keep arguing with you after you done. It's just. She just keep going. Like, she always got something smart to say.
She, like, you know what it is? Like, when you done arguing with your shorty and then you leave and then she texts you,
she's texting you.
Bitch ass nigga.
She's texting you.
Damn.
She hits you with the, I find it funny.
Yeah, I find it funny. That's what she do. And then I ain't gonna lie, what I fuck with, too, at the weigh-ins, she squared off with her and she had her daughter there, too, and her daughter squared up behind her, too. I fuck with that. You feel me? I fuck with that as a girl dad. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. I ain't gonna lie. So she squared up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a great pay-per-view, man. I think I can't wait to watch it tomorrow. Gonna definitely put some bets on it. Try to win some money. You know. And I think we got a chance. I think we got a chance to hit on this one, man, because Sugar Sean O'Malley is an underdog, and so is Juliana Pena.
I'm going for the underdog.
So if we could bet, we bet on both of them.
We'll go for
the odds are gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So the come up could happen. It could happen tomorrow. I just want exciting fights too. At the end of the day, I want a good card. There's Kevin Holland's fighting. There's a lot of good fights. Make sure y'all tune in to UFC 316. No, we're not sponsored or anything like that, but I don't give a fuck how you gotta watch it. Just watch that shit. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, you know what I mean?
Watch that.
And this was a hell of an episode, man. So that's Primo Sports episode 2, man. We're gonna wrap this up. We appreciate everybody that came through, show love, man, and just we're gonna keep doing this every week. This is nonstop. We're never gonna stop, man. Hopefully we get this fucking mic shit situated. I don't even know if it was working the whole time, man. I love every single one of y'all that tuned in, man. Appreciate y'all. And make sure y'all understand that this is the new wave, man. The new sports media wave, bro. We're going to talk our shit on here. We're going to speak. We're not going to change nothing. We're going to change. The only thing that's going to change is the fucking scenery of this shit getting better. But as far as how we act, how we talk about this shit, how we talk about sports, it's never going to change, bro. We talking our shit, man. It's a new takeover, man. And make sure y'all fucking go to my page and fucking subscribe to the YouTube, man. Subscribe to YouTube. We growing. We trying to grow that page.
You
Man.
heard him. Fucking subscribe to it. Don't
Alright.
just subscribe to it.
Fucking subscribe to it, man. Yeah, make sure y'all have a good night. Take some shots, man. You know what I mean? It's still EBG, man. Eat Buddha Game Spreadsheet for the lady that's on that. You know, we rock.